Alright, here we are, and I've got Presto. He's the final figure from the Dungeons & Dragons line for Wave 2. I don't know what's going to happen after this. I guess we'll have to wait and see what Hasbro does, but I'm pretty sure that's kind of it as far as characters go, unless they want to try to do some one-offs. So let's go ahead and take a look at him. We've got his product shot here. It comes with a dice. We've got image of him from the cartoon. We have the Dungeons & Dragons logo. We have the 40th anniversary and the ride in the back, like we do with all of the figures. On this side, we have his mural, so he's the final one for that. On the back here, we have a product shot of Presto with the accessories it comes with, the dice, a hat, some magic effects for the hat, and a hairpiece, as well as Eric and Sheila product shots because they were with him in the wave. And then, of course, on this side, we have some words and stuff, just legal mumbo jumbo, and we have a little QR code there if you want to play Dungeons & Dragons. So there he is. Let's get him out of the box. Okay, so we've got him out of the box here. Let's go ahead and take a close-up of the figure before we look at all the accessories. As you can see, we've got brown for his hair. He's got the glasses. They are just painted on, and the glasses are molded to his face and then just painted. So no plastic lenses or anything like that. He's got himself brown eyes and a little bit of a smirk. Kind of looks like a cartoon version of Tom Holland with glasses, if you will. And of course, no dry brushing or anything like that. As far as movement goes, he can spin his head a full 360, and he doesn't get a lot of up and down. Well, he does get down. He does get some down movement, but not much as far as up goes, and nothing from side to side. So he's got some of this light blue for his undercloak, or his, for his underclothing, and then of course his green cloak that he had. Tan for the bag and for his sash that goes around. They did mold in some folds, so that looks pretty good. For his articulation on his arms, they can go up that high, and of course they can do a full 360. He does have a bend or a spin on the elbow, and then of course the elbow is single jointed, so he gets up and down. He only comes with the two hands that he has, one for pointing, and that one can actually spin a full 360, and it has a horizontal bend as well. So as you can see, we can do a little bit of left and right. Not a lot of extension on it, but it's there. And then on this hand, same thing, just a gripping hand. It spins all the way around, and then very minor left and right. So, and then we come down here. He's got a full 360 on his waist. The cloak actually has cuts up both sides, and as you can see, he's got like a leotard or some tights, if you will. Really only bring the leg up about that far because of the rope here, and there's really no moving back at this point. So hips, range of motion limited. Here we go. He does have the single bend for the knee, and I would caution you guys on this. I don't know if I can get this to show up very well. The peg for the knee sits right about here. As you can see, that's really far back on that knee. If I could see a failure point on any of these, it's going to be this knee, or either knee right there. Because there's just not enough plastic in the back here. I think that's going to keep that from eventually failing. And they are a little stiff.
Hey, that's what she said.
But that's his knees. Ankles, bring them up again. Again, you have your full 360. You have you can move them up, and you can point them down. And let's go ahead and take a look at some of the things he comes with. So he does have his dice. So I guess, what, four-sided dice. And again, really nice. I like the dice. He does come with an extra head or hat or hair, which has a peg on it so that you can put his hat on, which brings me to the next one. He comes with a hat. As you can see, the hat actually has a hole there, so the hat just fits right on. And then underneath here, there's actually a hole inside the hair. It'll clip on his head, just like that. And then we have a little bit of a magic effect right here. Again, this is actually going to clip right into the hat like so, as if he's about to use his magic. And then he has a second magic ability. So there's a clip here that fits on his wrist. There's a post here that fits right into the hat, like so. So you'll see that way it shows him actually using his magic ability, just like that. So the hair comes up, and it is a little difficult to pop it off. There we go. All right, so you see he's got the little clip here. I don't even know if you want to call that a mushroom peg or something, but there you go. And then the new hair will clip into place like so. So there he has a pointy head. And there you go. He can wear his hat. I mean, it looks good on him, actually. There you go. And of course, we can take that off, and we'll put his hair back on, like so. Now, I think you're limited on how to hold his hat when it comes to pre-magic use, or, you know, kind of the start of a spell or something. You could hold it like that if you're not pushing the effect all the way in. So, and that would be him with his effect. You can also take the magic effect here and clip it onto his hand, like so. If you hide the magic effect back behind him, you can have him kind of going this route. You can have him actually casting a spell, just like that. Which actually, this looks cool too. So maybe if I display these, I might have them just displayed like this. All right, so we've got kind of a group shot here. Try to bring them all in. We have everybody kind of close together here. Sheila's bending forward a little bit. It's the only way I can get her to stand so she doesn't look nearly as tall as she's supposed to. She almost looks like she's leaning into Bobby there. But they all come in varying sizes for this line, so it's nice to see them preserve a little bit of scale. But it's cool to see the entire cast together, even with Presto in the back there. And if we just take the three of them, the three guys here, and do a side comparison, you'll see Presto's the shortest of them. All right, guys, that's my review of Presto here. So, good figure, I guess, overall. There are the concerns with the knee. So I do like being able to finish off the entire ensemble here. That's actually a nice point for this. Overall, balancing issues. Definitely these are going to be figures that I need stands for because they don't like to stay up too well. I don't know where this line's going to go after this. So I may go back and do a couple of the other figures that I missed. I might even redo Bobby. But I want to thank you guys for joining me on this review, and we will catch you on the next one. Have a great day.